Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to access the settings so that you can create defaults for your Zoom meetings. First thing that you will want to do is, of course, make sure you're at the Zoom site. Use the browser for this, not the app. So go to my account. Then you'll see your profile. You can see what accounts you've linked and what time zone you're in, things like that. But you're going to want to go on down to your meetings. This allows you to check out what's up and coming, which is pretty handy, and you can download any plugins that you may want. If we go down a little farther and go on to settings, this is going to make it so that you can have your default preferences going. So you can say, oh, I want to start with video on. I want to start my participants with video on. Audio type, I have switched this to just computer audio instead of telephone. So that is up to you what you would like to do with that. So that's how students could join. Zoom has been having problems with the telephone option, so I just went for the computer one. As we discussed in our meeting earlier, there's this join before host tab. We want that unselected so that students do not chit chat when we are not there. You also probably don't want a password because the passwords can be an extra barrier for our students. So that's kind of up to you. I also made sure to select mute participants upon entry. Again, that's a personal choice for you, but that's going to help us with some of those feedback issues. And then you can set whether or not you want students to be able to unmute themselves. There is also this little thing that's upcoming meeting reminder. I like that because it reminds me that I should be talking to you guys. So I have that set up here, and then it will pop up a little notification in the bottom right corner when we're about to have a meeting. If you scroll down a little farther, there's a chat function. I do like the chat function, especially because we have been having some video and audio issues as more and more people are using online services. You can have private chat. I have disabled this, so I turned it to gray because I don't want my students messaging each other when we're having these meetings. You can autosave your chats if you like, so that you can double check things later on. If you are thinking of doing office hours, it might be a good idea to play a sound when participants join. So if you're not like right at your computer or you're not looking at it, that you know that someone else is there. So you're not, picking your nose or something when that happens. And then a few other little things that you can do. You can control screen sharing. So who can screen share? Probably you only want the host, up to you. So make sure that you have that setting how you wish. You can have your annotation so that students can work together on things, whiteboard so students can collaborate on things figured out as well. And then the other important thing is under this advanced area here, you can also click there. There are options for closed captioning. So if you have students who have hearing issues, you can put on the closed captioning, which does an okay job, but not super great. And then you can also enable this waiting room thing. This is a really good idea because it allows students to access the Zoom meeting even if you're not there, but does prevent them from speaking with one another. This is what Scott was referring to earlier in our Zoom training this morning. So those are some of the handy dandy little things that you can use to make your life a little bit easier when you are using Zoom. Tons of functions, mess around with it, figure out what you like.